What's going on, people? Ben here from Bateman Talks Tottenham, back with another video today as I react to the Brighton game, the 3-2 defeat at the Amex Stadium last night. I mean, it was the definition of a game of two halves. Really unfortunate for Spurs what happened in the end, and Ange Postecoglou, I think, is rightly furious with how the game went. You know, we'll go through the first half. Brennan Johnson scores again. Well, the very beginning of the game, the first 10, 20, 25 seconds of the game, Timo Werner out wide, played the ball across. Let's be honest, he should be finding Johnson with that ball. He had loads and loads of time, and the ball's gone too far ahead of Johnson, which you'd have thought would have made it 1-0 in the first minute of the game. That was a really poor moment from Spurs. You'd like to think maybe Mikey Moore, could we have seen him play, considering he started the other night and did quite well, and he's on form. Timo Werner is not in the best form at the moment, clearly isn't very high on confidence, so I would personally have liked to see Mikey play. But he didn't, and yeah, Timo was unlucky with that. But Timo did get himself an assist later on in the game. But yeah, we'll look at the first goal. You know, it's a good bit of play from Solanke and Johnson, as Solanke finds Johnson making a run between fullback and centre-back, left-footed strike into the far corner past the keeper. I mean, it just shows how far Brennan Johnson has come along, because I think you give Brennan Johnson that chance, maybe even the opportunity to make that run 2 months ago, he probably doesn't do it. And if he makes the run, he probably doesn't score. So I think that's just a testament to Johnson and how confident he is now, how well he's playing. You know, it's 6 goals in 6 games. Don't get me wrong, it's unfortunate we couldn't win this time, but he's been the match winner in so many games recently. And it's great to see Johnson, you know, deleted his Instagram account and now is really, well, on the up, and he's looking really positive. And he's coming close if he scores. I think it's if he scores in our next game, he breaks a record in the Premier League era for Spurs of players scoring in successive games, beating the likes of Klinsmann and Harry Kane. So that would be a pretty impressive feat, that. And then we look to the second goal. Let's be honest, the keeper should have saved it. It was poor. Timo Werner plays the ball to Maddison. Maddison shoots, a fairly tame effort, goes down by the keeper's side. Keeper should save it, really. It goes under him. It was a poor attempt from him, but Spurs should have scored other chances we had in the game. A bit like every game this season, it should have been out of sight earlier on. And yeah, Johnson's goal should have made it 2-0 when if Timo had played him in properly on the first chance, but at the end of the day he didn't. That made it 2-0. We also had an offside goal. But yeah, 2-0, half-time, all over them, complete control, and a couple of chances near the end with Danny Welbeck and Mitoma looking a little bit bright, but Spurs were in cruise control. It looked like one-way traffic and that we were going to win the game fairly confidently, to be honest. And the second half didn't that change? It was an absolute disaster defensively in the second half. Ange said it was our worst defeat in his opinion since he joined the club. I think I maybe would put Newcastle last season up there as well. But he feels that this was the worst defeat since he joined the club, because there was a lack of fight, a lack of intensity, a lack of desire in that second half. Weren't winning duels, particularly on their third goal. Bentancur's got to be getting there first. It just felt like Brighton wanted it more. Their first goal, a good goal. Second goal was again a good goal. Van de Ven got twisted and turned, unfortunately. Udogie and Van de Ven did not have their best day, particularly in the first one. They both missed it. Udogie, don't get wrong, Udogie has been unbelievable for Spurs. Brilliant player, but yesterday's error was not good. It was not good at all. Something that's fairly simple, and you wouldn't expect that at many levels of football. But people can make mistakes, don't get wrong. That shouldn't be our entire look on Udogie, because he's been a brilliant player for Spurs in his time at the club. But that was a really poor moment from Destiny. And, you know, he's still a young player, so it's something he'll learn from. And yeah, we've got to hope that it doesn't happen again, really. And then Van de Ven got twisted and turned on the second one. Not ideal with Doggy and him not really knowing how to cope with Ruta. And then the third one, again, the player easily beats us. Bentancur's got to be there quick, knock it out for a corner instead of letting the cross in. And then Romero is ball watching really on that, and got to be more alert of where everyone is in the box. Anticipate that cross, you know. He's got to get there and not let Danny Welbeck score the header. And then we still had about 25 minutes to go of the game, but Spurs just didn't really create any proper chances. Didn't have much attacking firepower off the bench with Richarlison, Son, Odegaard all injured. Bentancur and Bissouma and Sarr were the subs that came on. and then Mikey Moore eventually for Timo, who looked a little bit bright, but it was a bit too late to really do anything for Spurs. So yeah, not ideal, but it was more just the manner of how we threw it away, and the manner of the second half performance was just not up to standard at all. And we've got to take a look at ourselves. Don't get wrong, don't overreact. We've won 5 games in a row. It's not all doom and gloom, but it really wasn't a good look for Spurs in that second half, and I think Ange is rightly very annoyed. And then obviously now it's the international break, so we've got a week and a half, 2 weeks till the next game against West Ham at home. Probably a good time to lose, maybe, so the players can sort of process it all, and yeah, hopefully there'll be a fresh mindset coming into the West Ham game, a derby to start again in the league. So yeah, we've got to hope that Spurs can put it right against West Ham and move on and get 3 points next time out. Well, not the best day, but thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, come on you Spurs!